You can zoom in and out of a document to check your work or to navigate to different parts of the document. In this lesson, you'll remove a content control, you'll zoom and scroll a document, and you'll use Word document views. To complete work on the cover letter we're creating, we'll use the zoom feature to adjust our view of the document as we make our final edits. Let's get started. We want our company name to appear here. So in step 1, I'll click the name placeholder. Then I'll right-click in the Your Name content control. And on this menu, I'll click Remove Content Control. Removing the content control changes the text into static text, which we can now replace. First, though, I'll select the text, and on the mini toolbar, I'll click the Decrease Font Size button 3 times. And then I'll type Quest, Specialty, Travel. Next, we want to remove these 2 job title placeholders, so I'll click this one. I'll press the backspace key twice. Then I'll click the second one. And again, I'll press the backspace key twice. Now in step 2, I'll go over here. And I'll drag the vertical scroll box down so that we can see the bottom of the page. You scroll through a document when you want to see different parts of it in the document window. In step 3, I'll click the website placeholder to move the insertion point down here. Then, I'll go up and click the View tab, and in the Zoom group, I'll click the Page Width button. This enlarges our view of the document to fit the width of the window. And the reason we placed the insertion point at the bottom is so that Word would zoom in to that area of the document. In step 4, I'll click Address 1, and I'll replace all the placeholder text. And even though this placeholder is intended to display an email address, you don't always have to replace the placeholder text with the type of information suggested. So I'll just click it, and I'll type a fax number. Now in step 5, I'll go over here, and I'll click the Zoom Level button. The Zoom dialog box opens, which allows you to select a zoom level for displaying the document in the window. In step 6, I'll click the Whole Page option button. I'll click OK, and Word adjusts our view so that the entire document is now visible. And even though we can't read most of the text, this view gives a good idea of the document's overall appearance. In step 7, I'll click the company name to move the insertion point to the top of the page. Then, down on the status bar, I'll drag the zoom slider to the right until the zoom level reads 100%. And this time, Word zooms to show the top of the document, because that's where we placed the insertion point. Now in step 8, here on the status bar, I'll click the Read Mode button. It's easier to read documents in Read Mode view because the ribbon and its many tabs are hidden. In step 9, to return to the usual Print Layout view, I'll click the Print Layout button, then I'll click the Zoom In button twice. And we're now done with the letter, so I'll save our work. And in step 10, I'll close the file. And finally, I'll exit Word. To try these steps yourself, and for some helpful tips, and to learn more about the different document views, turn to page Word 16 in your book.